And when it's blueberry season, it's also the busiest time of year for outdoor grilling. In this edition of Homegrown with Melanie Ohmes, Mel takes us to Crowley to see how two brothers in the grocery business turned a customer's part-time hobby in cuisine into a full-time blast of flavor.
Brian Boulay and his brother both ran grocery stores in the Jennings and Crowley area. One day a friend and customer came in and wanted them to put his product on their shelves.
One day we were going to be grilling at my home and realized I didn't have any Dave's barbecue sauce. So I opened it up and I tried his barbecue sauce, and I thought it was fantastic.
The customer worked full-time and wasn't able to give the product the attention that Boulay felt it deserved, so he offered his assistance.
I'll help you. You know, I'm in the grocery business. I'll help you manufacture or whatever. And he eventually just said, look, buy it from us. So we bought it. And that's kind of how we started.
The original product was called Cajun Heritage Barbecue Sauce. And if you look closely at the label, you can see it reads Cajun Heritage, Cajun Blast.
We changed it to Cajun Blast because Cajun Blast was more suitable for the basting spray, and I felt like we were going to be able to grow, more in that area. So that's when we toyed with the idea of coming up with a basting sauce as a product. And through, I guess it was throughout a year and a half process of just playing with different ways on how I could do it. Eventually we figured it out and we came up with the basting sauce as a product.
The proof in any product is the way that it tastes. So for this product, I brought in our very own Avery Davidson, who I know eats a lot more than I do. So Avery, what do you think?
Boulay spent 2.5 years at trade shows introducing Cajun Blast to the market and showing customers how to use his new product.
I found it much easier for the basting sauce to explain to them that basting sauce is easy. It's like basting a turkey for Thanksgiving.
Boulay attributes the idea to put the basting sauce in small spray bottles to one of his distributors.
And they said that they wanted to buy they wanted to purchase the product in 5-gallon containers. I said, well, why would you want 5-gallon containers? And he says, because I have a customer, it's in the restaurant business, and they have these huge rotisserie ovens. And what he does, he puts it in a pump spray bottle, and he sprayed his ribs down like that. And I thought, well, if it'll work in that, it ought to work in a small squirt bottle.
Cajun Blast now manufactures 4 flavored basting sauces. The original barbecue, available in hot and mild, garlic butter, and lemon herb.
The garlic butter is by far our biggest seller. It sells 2 to 1 to everything.
Boulay says he started mixing his own seasonings to use on his food at trade shows because popular brands on the market made the food too salty. And the idea behind creating a Cajun Blast seasoning line came straight from his customers. Cajun Blast now makes a Creole seasoning, a seasoned rub, a steak seasoning, and soon to hit the market, a garlic pepper seasoning. The seasoned rub came about by accident when Boulay asked his spice blender to mix the spices for his barbecue sauce, and then realized he preferred to do it in-house.
So I had this 10-pound bag of seasoning, and one day I opened it up, and because I never had it all together at one time. Yeah. I said, this is good. So I called all my friends and family and told them to come down, we're having a barbecue, and basically just put that on it. And that's become one of our biggest sellers right there.
From Crowley, I'm Melanie Ohmes for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
All right, hopefully all the sauce is gone. Anyway, Cajun Blast is still working on a few new products, a garlic pepper seasoning and a finishing sauce they call After Blast. They'll be available in stores by the end of the year. Boulay says he currently ships out more than 250,000 bottles a year of Cajun Blast to more than 42 states across the country. If you'd like to learn more about Cajun Blast or to order some for yourself, it's quite tasty, you can visit our website at twilatv.org and click on the Homegrown link.